But the secondary, I think that's something that a lot of people are going into this season expecting it to be, should be one of the better secondaries in the league. And we'll see, Kevin Byard being one of the new pieces. And I know some people weren't too happy with that signing. I personally liked it. But the secondary as a whole, what have you seen from them from camp? And I know with Jalen Johnson getting his contract, but still Kyler Gordon, we really saw him take some massive leaps the last year. And then Jaquan Brisker too, who probably is one of the leaders now that Eddie's gone. So what have you seen from them from camp so far?
They're a very vocal unit, and I think that that's reflected in how they play together. In this last practice where we saw Caleb Williams have a much better day, offense kind of as a whole, he's going against a secondary that didn't have 4 starters practicing. And again, these are voluntary workouts, voluntary practices, but can he do that against this defense when everybody's supposed to be here for mandatory camp? That's another place that you can check the progress and see how he performs against what is, you're right. Like it is one of the better secondaries in the NFL. This group, starting with Jaquan Brisker and Kyler Gordon, those two have been together for 3 years now. So they know the scheme, they know the system, the upgrade that they made at safety, just in terms of health. I think that's what Kevin Byard, the longevity at that position, what they weren't able to get out of Eddie Jackson the last couple of years, that's what they're hoping they do have this year with Kevin Byard. It's probably the strongest unit, I'd say, on the entire team. I think that that's a very fair estimation of where this team is going to excel most this year. We saw the uptick in interceptions and takeaways after they brought Montez Sweat in. So certainly having a pass rush helps what you do on the back end, so that they can only further improve what they're doing up front. That's going to help guys like Jalen Johnson. I mean, they didn't pay him just to pay him. They paid him because he's a vital part of what this defense can do. You're banking on this group being